and Governor McKee and the Department of Health will hold their weekly COVID briefing this afternoon at 1 p.m.
And on Wednesday, the governor dropped a few hints about what he plans to discuss today. Kate Walsh joining us live in Providence with a preview. Kate?
Well, as more people continue to get vaccinated here, the goal of the state is to continue safely reopening Rhode Island. And Governor Dan McKee has been highlighting the importance of small businesses and supporting them since well before he officially became governor. So on Wednesday, he toured Federal Hill and spoke with businesses and restaurant owners there about what they need as we approach the busy spring and summer months. When asked if Rhode Island will lift restrictions by May 19th, like Connecticut is expected to, well, the governor fell short of admitting to that. He said Rhode Island will likely have less restrictions, though, than Connecticut before that date. He didn't go as far as saying he'd lift restrictions on restaurant capacity by today's announcements, but said that the state is in good shape with vaccination rates. Here's what he said.
We need to get capacity up, and we need to make sure they get the restrictions down. So that's what we're working on. I'll be headed to a call in about a half an hour. That is a continuation of a call that started this morning around 8:30. Yes. And we expect to have some, good, strong announcements tomorrow about how we can do that.
And of course, that was the governor speaking yesterday, referring to this afternoon's COVID briefing with the Department of Health. He said that this week the state received 50,000 doses of the vaccine, and he said it's because they built out the capacity now to administer about 160,000 shots a week. So he's hopeful now people will actually go out and get those shots as everyone 16 and older is eligible. Live in Providence, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
Top story this half hour, Governor McKee and the Health Department holding their weekly COVID briefing at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
They are expected to talk about the next steps in reopening Rhode Island and also supporting the businesses in doing so. Kate Walsh is joining us live in Providence, and yesterday the governor previewed what we may expect to see today.
Yeah, and earlier this week, I showed you how some restaurant owners are concerned and struggling to hire enough employees as they ramp up employment for the busy summer months ahead, especially in the kitchen. They're offering extra incentives, they said, which they hope will counter what people are getting on unemployment and enticing them back into the workforce. Governor Dan McKee tried to meet with restaurant owners on Federal Hill yesterday, talking to them about what exactly they need. And according to the Boston Globe, the state's acting Department of Labor and Training Director, Matt Weldon, said in the coming weeks, people on unemployment will once again have to start showing they've been looking for jobs. Now, that's a requirement that's always been there, but was waived in the last year during the pandemic. Governor McKee was asked about a bill that's been proposed at the State House that would increase the amount of money someone can earn while still on unemployment before they're disqualified, with the goal being to get them back into a job.
So I'm in support of a strategy like that, but I also got to remember the bonuses that were put in place by the federal government are the things that are causing the problem here. So we need the federal government to participate in that solution.
He's referring to the $300 federal stimulus money that people on unemployment can get weekly along with their unemployment benefits. He also said that he understands, and restaurant owners told me that they understand, some people are staying home right now feeling unsafe to return back to work, or they're the primary caretakers for children who still aren't back in school buildings, or for elderly family members. But the goal here is to reopen Rhode Island once again and safely. Live in Providence, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.